in the life of the everlasting. Just starts playing, dude.
A chance to make yourself. If you don't like me here, I will be, yes, I will be someone else.
You don't know that song?
You don't know that song?
What? Swear to God.
Oh my God.
I'm
my
most
God.
unjust cultured and I'm terrible. Like
Bobby
music.
Joe. I wouldn't say you're uncultured.
Well,
but you are from fucking Oklahoma, so.
If it makes you feel any better, we had that song made just for this podcast.
Did you really?
Yeah, so.
Oh, well then
There you go. That's why when you're like, I've never heard this song.
That song's called Bobby Joe.
It's called Bobby Joe.
Yeah.
Just for today only.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do it every single
Every single
Every
one.
single
have
episode.
have a new episode. New song and everything. Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah,
Good
dude.
to see you
What
guys.
is this?
too.
Is this episode 55?
I think so.
It is.
We think it's episode 55.
55.
Nice.
I'm 90% certain.
Yeah, so you're here on episode 55.
So you've had
Good
me
to see you.
twice
Haven't seen you in 3 months.
in
You look great.
55 episodes. I like it.
Yeah.
That's
This is
a
the first
Yeah.
time people are seeing us on video.
In
And
3 months.
Yeah, actually.
yeah.
We've been doing only audio.
And you know what it means? This is
Well,
the first time we're going to
Did y'all
have
do it
some.
every week?
What's that?
What, like, were y'all doing it
For the
every
most part,
week?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
multiple
no, yeah.
times
We missed a
week,
couple
or-
weeks.
Yeah, I think
No.
2 weeks and 3 months. Not bad for it being quarantine.
Quarantine and like across the country from each other.
How many
Yeah.
episodes did y'all put out during this?
What's 3 times 4? So that's 12.
12
Yeah.
episodes? yeah.
So 10.
10?
10
Nice.
episodes.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, almost one a week for sure.
You couldn't get most people off the fucking couch.
Oh.
No,
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, fuck
Oh,
those
for
people.
sure.
Travis.
I mean, I guess y'all could do it from your fucking couch.
You guys
That's
ready
not
for
really
the first back video version of Travis Trivia? I'm wearing the shirt.
Bobby's
Travis Trivia. Buy our merch. Travis Trivia. We got merch, motherfuckers.
Travis Trivia.
Oh, that little fucking ditty gets me every time, guys. Well, since we have the legendary Bobby Joe on, we're gonna do some golf trivia because you got this might be a short podcast because you
know.
got tea time.
got tea
son.
tea time
He's
today.
got
Well,
tea time.
If y'all would have just messaged me a little earlier.
Hey,
Hey,
Well, we had
hey,
a bit of a
yeah.
snafu.
Listen, and I literally text you as I rolled up here.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, Bobby Joe might be around the corner. I was kind of hoping you were
So-
just at home jacking off.
What was the snap? Well, I mean, I was in the park jacking off. but
All right. Well, the way that it works, Bobby, you've played
I
trivia on
have.
this.
I
Yeah,
have.
you-
We did
I
a
think you
Star
did
Wars trivia the last time
that's
I was
right.
on, and I know
Did you
nothing
win?
about
Did you
Star
win?
Wars.
You
I
did
think
win.
I did win,
Yeah,
actually.
we learned about the Luke Skywalker, right?
He was supposed to be a little
a
person.
little person.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. That's
God.
man. That
That
was
was that
back
episode?
in
Wow.
the
It was a
Fourth
while
Wall
back.
Studio days. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, here we are again, and it's going to be Bobby Joe versus the Cousins.
Woo!
We're doing some golf trivia. So, Bobby, the first question goes to you. You know how the game works. So does the listeners at home. Question number 1: what year was the PGA of America founded? 1886, 1916, 1932, or 1949?
I'm first.
Duh.
All right.
The
I'm
guess.
going to go 1916. That sounds
Was it
right.
1916?
That
Wow.
is correct.
Oh, wow.
That is correct.
What's these
Wow.
facts?
The PGA, or Professional Golfers Association of America, a not-for-profit organization that promotes the game of golf, was founded April 10th, 1916, with more than 28,000 members. The PGA bills itself as the largest working sports organization in the world. I can believe that.
Yeah. No, I can believe that.
Well, good job,
It's
Bobby.
worldwide,
1-0.
that golf.
Nice, nice.
So question number 2 for the Cousins.
Yes.
What golfer invented the modern sand wedge? Ben Hogan, Sam Snead, Byron Nelson, or Gene Sarazen?
Let's go with.
Well, we all know Jared's last name was Saracen. But it was Saracen, not
The
Saracen.
modern sand wedge.
So let's go with
Or as I like to call
guy.
it, sex on
Good
a
luck.
beach.
You're going with Gene?
Gene.
All right, we're going with Gene.
Gene Sarazen. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Correct.
Jared looking out. Jared looking out. All right.
What was the thought that went into that guess? Any thought?
Just no.
Pepper
no.
can channel the thoughts of other dumb people. And then they all collect into his beautiful, beautiful mind. And he is the best guesser in the world.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. We're tied 1-1 ball game, boys. Okay. Question number 3. That would be for Bobby Joe. Who was named PGA Tour Rookie of the Year in 1996? Was that Todd Hamilton, Hale Irwin, Tiger Woods, or Vijay Singh? What a name.
Tiger.
It's VJ Singh.
Oh,
But I mean,
it's
I like
Vijay
Vijay.
Singh to me.
I like Vijay Singh so much
Vijay.
better.
Vijay
That's way better.
Singh.
Vijay Singh.
I gotta go with. I'm pretty sure that's the year that Tiger started.
Going with Tiger
Yeah,
Woods?
I'm gonna go with Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
That is correct.
It's a back
I
and
mean,
forth.
There it
It's a
is.
back and forth here.
It seemed
Yeah.
too. It seemed too obvious, but I was pretty sure that was the year that he won like a few tournament. What was that?
Yeah, competing in the final 5 regular PGA
Yeah.
Tour tournaments of the year. He finished 5th, 3rd, 1st,
Yep,
3rd, and
yep.
1st.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
What an accomplished
Top
motherfucker.
30 money winners for the
Yeah.
year. And then he cheated on his model wife with a woman who worked at a Waffle House.
If he was
So,
already-
Really? It was that?
well, I mean, he was fucking everybody.
With every Waffle
yeah.
House in
You gotta
America.
say, if you had a hottie at a Waffle House, he was
He was
smashing.
smashing it. I figured he could upgrade to like Outback or something. You know what I mean?
A hottie in a
I
Waffle
don't know,
House.
like-
Those sexy Outback waitresses.
I mean, I've never seen one. Have you guys?
You ever seen a
whatever.
hot Denny's waitress? Doesn't exist.
No.
No.
All right, well, question
that's-
number
it's a-
4. This is for the cousins, 2-1. Let's try to see if we can keep this back and forth going here. What type of golf clubs are used for long shots from the tee or fairway? So is that a woods, irons, wedges, or putters?
For a long shot.
Woods.
So what
From
type
the
of golf
tee
clubs?
Woods.
Or fairway.
Yeah, for the tee or fairway.
Woods.
You going with woods?
That is correct.
Is it
There
that
we
or
go.
Iron? I didn't know if it was gonna be a
Okay.
trick question.
Tee or
Is that the
fairway.
problem?
I see. I didn't even.
see-
I was
see-
like,
I
this
see
is
where you
100%
stumbled.
woods.
Yeah.
I've been hanging
I
out
was
with
like-
Charles.
But
a
I
lot.
see what you're doing.
No, yeah. I was
I
like
was thinking like you can hit it from the tee
Yeah.
and also.
and also
Yeah.
the thing, I'm
but
like,
you can also do that with woods.
you
too.
can do
Yeah.
that with
You
the
can do it
fucking
with the
putter
three-wood.
too. No one's fucking
Technically, yes. For a long shot, I have seen somebody hit a putter over the water on a hole.
Oh,
that was
wow.
pretty impressive.
Well,
It's pretty good, guys. We're going back and forth here.
Back and
I'm really impressed.
Oh,
So,
God.
question number 5 there for Bobby Joe.
Oh,
It is
no.
tie ball game 2-2. Who was the first winner of the U.S. Women's Open?
That's a trick.
Was it Babe
Who's fucking watching
Zaharias, Lois Suggs, Patty Berg, or Judy Rankin?
75% of our followers women.
Is it really?
Well, it's gonna piss him off then.
We're gonna go with Patty Berg.
Are we going with Patty
I was gonna
Berg?
say something like that. Yep.
That
Dang it.
is
That
correct.
one
Oh, you
actually
guys are
sounded.
killing it.
We are. We
Shit,
haven't missed a
dude.
question.
No, dude. This is the best we've ever done,
sounded-
and we were worried.
sounded like
Garrett and I were worried.
Louis Suggs.
Berg won a total
I
of
thought that was like a
57
male.
events. Which is,
Wow.
Louis Suggs. That's like a male baseball player, right? Like,
I think it's
sworn-
Lois
Louis
Suggs.
Sluggs
Is it
there?
Lois?
Is it Lois?
Lois? I think it's Lois if it's got an E on the
Yeah, I
end.
guess. So.
Lois.
Yeah, instead
Yeah,
of Louis.
Lois
Lois.
Suggs. What an unfortunate name. All right, guys. Cousins. It's fucking 3-2, baby. Let's tie
Yeah.
this ball game up.
Let's
Question
do
number
it.
6. In 2004, who became the oldest golfer to win PGA Tour Rookie of the Year? Todd Hamilton, Carlos Franco, Vijay Singh. I'm going to say it that way no matter what. Or Frank
love it.
Frank Licklitter the
Singh.
second. why would there be a second one?
They didn't learn the fucking first time.
Filthy old Frank Licklitter.
It might be Lick Leader. I don't know.
Lighter?
Oh, God, it's going to be Licklitter. Just like Vijay.
This is just
All right, cousins.
That's amazing.
What are you thinking?
Lick.
Good old Licklitter.
I'm gonna go with Todd.
dead. Okay. Yeah. Let's go with Hamilton.
Is it Todd
Thank you.
Hamilton?
That is
Oh,
correct.
my God.
Guys.
Fucking
39.
3-3.
Damn, dude. This
Age
is
is
just like
39 years
it's like
old.
taking
39
half court
years old.
shots.
It's just like
I keep thinking that the check mark is just automatic. Like,
Nope.
like it's-
Yeah. Right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's a.
not the
I
right
haven't
one.
even hit
Gosh.
the wrong button, which, by the way, if you get it wrong, it sounds like this.
Wrong.
Because it's Trump. It's Trump saying
Is it
right.
really?
Well, it's just me doing a
can-
shitty impression of Trump. Okay, shit. 6-6 here at Bobby Joe. Question number 7. Who was the first golfer to reach $1 million in career earnings on the PGA Tour? Bobby Jones, Arnie Palmy, Jack Nicklaus, or Tiger Bigglewood?
Tiger.
So, I'm pretty sure that Bobby Jones is too old to have reached 1 million.
$1 million hairs.
Tiger Woods, somebody already reached it before him for sure. So it's between Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus is the greatest of all time, by the way.
Okay. Thanks for
I
that.
gotta say
That's not
Jack
what we're
Nicklaus.
talking about here.
I'm good. So you're gonna go with Jack Nicklaus? Let's see.
Wrong.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold
Arnold Palmer.
That is correct.
I guess I shouldn't have given
Bobby
you guys
Joe.
No,
a thought.
Fuck on you,
I was
Bobby
already
Joe.
going with Arnold Palmer. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh
I
my
was
God.
like-
Shouldn't have led
4
you
to
through that
3.
thought process.
And you know what my thought process was? Well, it can't be Tiger because of what you said. And
Yeah.
then, but I was like, Arnold
Yeah.
Palmer? There's a drink named
And
after
there's
him.
literally
Yeah.
have you
Yeah.
ever seen the
This guy's got to be great.
He's
gotta
amazing.
be
You just,
great.
it was between who got to the million for like,
Wow. All right. This is
but I mean,
unprecedented.
you've seen the Legend of Bagger Vance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby
Yeah.
Jones. They're
Are we out
literally
of questions,
Bobby
Jones?
Jones. They're literally paying for like 10 grand, and it's like everybody's coming to watch.
Yeah.
Like, so nobody, like, they're fucking playing for chump change for these
Back then,
days.
yeah.
Okay, it's
nothing.
4 to 3 going into question number 8. Okay, Bobby, you could steal this and it's still a tie ball
Yeah.
game. Let's see. Let's find out. But this question is for the Cousins. Cousins, what golfer set a PGA Tour record in 1945 by winning 18 tournaments? Was it Ben Hogan, Byron Nelson, Bobby Jones, or Bing Crosby, who likes beating his kids?
Sounds like a winner to me. Bing Crosby.
Yes. Is it for us?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
yeah,
guys.
let's go with it, dude.
Are you going Bing Crosby?
Bing Crosby.
Is it Bing Crosby?
Wrong.
Oh, Bobby Joe, you can come in, you can steal. Okay,
I gotta say,
Ben Hogan.
Ben Hogan.
We going with Ben Hogan?
Wrong.
50-50
Wow.
shot. Cousins, you can get your question
Since
right.
we're with Bobby Joe, let's go Bobby Jones.
Bobby
Bobby
Jones.
Jones.
Wrong.
That question just goes away. It just goes away.
No.
All
By
right.
process
So
of
it's-
elimination.
yeah.
It goes away.
I mean, I wanted
it's gone. It's gone. So that means it's still Cousins 4 to 3, but this question's for Bobby since you guys totally fucked that up. Okay, so Bobby, you can tie it up right now. What golfer replaced Tiger Woods at the top of the official world gold rankings in 2004? Tom Watson, Phil Mickelson, Todd Hamilton, or the Vijay Singh?
This is me.
Yeah.
That's you, Bobby. Tie it up.
JJ. Who is
Let's go with
the
Vijay Singh.
Are we going with Vijay Singh?
That
You know
is
it.
correct.
Oh, tie ball game again, guys.
Shit.
Wow, tie ball.
Was
This is
it 4
actually
to
this
4?
is heated. It's
Is it 4 to 4?
It's 4 to 4.
We've
So this
only
is-
missed one question.
This is
guys.
the final question.
This
So
is the
technically,
final
one
question.
question you guys completely fucked up
Yeah,
horribly.
that's true.
But
That's true.
Yeah.
all right, so this is
is it.
Oh
This is it.
man,
this is it. This is for the money. Okay, this is what I think I want to do for this last question since it's been so
I
intense.
know this
okay.
one.
Fuck.
So you guys better get it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause
This
I
is.
actually know this one.
Let's see here. Maybe I don't know. Do you want to keep this fucking ball game
Don't
rolling?
even look at him, Gary. Don't look at him.
Because since you guys have already read the questions, since it's right in front
Yeah,
of
it's
you,
right in
I
front.
can't do a first one to yell out the answer.
No. And he already knows.
And he already knows.
It's
what
okay.
it
Let
is.
them go first. If they
Okay.
get it wrong,
Yeah, because
I
we don't know.
It.
Do you
Okay.
know?
I know
All right.
it for sure.
Cousins, if you get this right on the first try, you win. But if Bobby steals it,
I'm pretty sure.
Bobby
I'm
wins.
like
We
Okay.
need this victory.
so
I'm like 90%
Cousins,
sure.
what golfer was known as the Golden Bear? Was it Bill Casper, Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, or Ol Arnie Palmy?
Jack Nicklaus or
Nicholas. He's related to Santa Claus.
Hogan, Ben Hogan.
Cousins, I'm going to need an answer.
God damn it.
All right, let's go with
Go.
Jack Nicklaus.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Oh,
Fuck
that's-
you,
They
Bobby
beat
Joe.
me.
Fuck you,
Cousins.
Bobby Joe.
My own fucking trivia.
Bobby Joe. Fuck you, Bobby
We've
Joe.
only
I knew it.
we've
I
only
knew
won
it.
3 times. We've only won 3 times.
Have you
in
really?
55 episodes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Can we get
bad.
an applause for that?
I think you guys get both an applause. And you also get a second plugging of Travis Trivia merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your Travis Trivia merch, everybody.
won
Everybody
trivia,
online.
the cousins.
Teespring.com.
Masks, t-shirts.
Won the
Cousins and Sons
trivia.
podcast.
Yeah.
Fuck Bobby Joe, huh?
So, anyways,
it's good to see you though.
good time.
It's good to see you guys.
So now you got to
It really
come
is.
on for a third time
And
and,
then
do the
Yeah.
tiebreaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah,
it's,
that
it's
works.
1-1 right now.
I feel really shitty that I did not know that you guys have only won 3 times.
The 3 times plus, I picked this so you'd beat
One of
us.
those times, of course I was gonna lose this one. It's way too, like,
What?
on the nose.
On the
Just-
nose.
On the nose?
Oh, for
Yeah,
you?
like, yeah.
Oh, for you.
We
Like, if I
literally
know
guessed
golf-
every single
Yeah,
one.
That's
of
what
them.
I'm saying.
yeah.
Like, of course
Yeah, it
I
was bad
would
luck.
lose
It
this
was
one.
bad luck.
Yeah.
Of course.
On your part.
On your
It's great luck on our part.
Yeah.
Feeling lucky today.
Next, let's choose a poker one, and then I'll lose that one too.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
we'll
know.
do a poker one
Okay,
next
fine.
time.
You wanna do a poker
Remind
one? We'll
us
fucking
next
do a
time.
poker one.
Remind
How
us
about,
next
I
time.
mean, we can do like a comedy one, then we can all just be, because we're all fans of comedy.
Either way, we're gonna. We just do better because.
It'd be a good, since we've both won
Yeah,
one.
true. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'd be,
one that
it'd be
we all
nice to
know.
choose something that's at least in
Or
the
have
middle.
Travis choose.
Or like you're
3.
Ooh,
and then we
yeah,
choose
beautiful.
one.
I can find an obscure as fuck tiebreaker that like none of you guys know.
Oh yeah.
So then
You're
it'd
like,
all be guessing.
Yeah, random
completely?
like prehistoric facts about plant fossils or something weird like that.
I stopped
What was
listening.
the Fashionitis
Oil?
McLuhan?
It's whoever can guess the best. So, what up, Tiger King?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
You're
so
kidding.
Bobby is from Oklahoma,
Yeah.
and he's been quarantining in Oklahoma with his fam, Dam,
Mm-hmm.
and he had the pleasure, I think.
was the
I think-
pleasure.
maybe not PETA, but I think it was the pleasure of going to good old Exotic Joe's exotic farm,
Which is
or,
Carol,
ranch, or
which
what?
is
What is it
Carol
called?
Baskin's farm now.
Oh, it's Carol Baskin's farm.
Did
now.
you know that?
She
dirty
won it
bitch?
out. Yeah, she
Oh,
won
yeah,
it.
she won it in a lawsuit.
Oh, so that other biker-looking guy doesn't own it anymore?
No,
What was that guy's name?
Oh God, because he was there
can't
whenever I
remember.
went.
I can't remember that fucking guy's name. Jamie.
Does she own it?
I'm
Does,
kidding, I'm
does
kidding.
she own it and he just takes care of it then?
No, he's in jail. So
no,
okay,
not,
so
no, not him. I'm saying the old
hold
other
up.
guy.
The other guy, I have no idea how she snatched up from him. I think
Because she's in Florida.
I think
thought.
that technically it
Jeff
was
Lowe. Was
yeah
the-
Jeff Lowe.
that's
right.
There was
Lauren
some
Lowe.
question. It was questionable who actually owned it between our friend Joe Exotic and Jeff Lowe.
Our friend.
Yeah, our friend Joe Exotic and Jeff Lowe. It was never really like Jeff Lowe was running it whenever I went. I saw him there. He was petting a tiger.
That's what I thought, because like this had to have been recent, because I saw a YouTube video. A few
No,
weeks
this
ago.
is this is like a week ago. I
Okay,
want to
that
say
sounds right
maybe a
then.
week and a half that she won it in, or no, it had to be a little bit longer than that, because right before I came back, I found out that she won the whole park in whatever lawsuit that her and him were involved in.
Do you think
And
she
then
did
and
it?
then he petitioned. He actually sent sent messages out to a ton of famous people. And like just a ton of celebrities, judges, like all these people apparently of trying to get released because she took over his zoo. So it was such a traumatic effect on his emotional like well-being. So he's trying to get out because it affected him so bad since she took over his zoo, even
it's
though he
like,
wasn't there to run it or anything.
Please get
but-
me out. Please.
Well, that's like
Wow.
it's
Well,
like
who ran it then?
Jeff Lowe was running it,
Oh, okay.
100%. Like whenever basically
So
the
you
whole
met him?
No, so okay, so I almost went up to him, but I was like, this is just like anybody else. Like, and if I'm not gonna go up to somebody that I actually respect, like celebrity, like we see a lot
Okay.
of celebrities
yeah,
out here.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We see tons, especially in the
I'm not
like,
gonna be that guy
Like
a
for
first store
just
and
some
shit.
random.
especially
that
working
guy.
at a bar. You know, I've seen tons of people that I'm actually a fan of.
Yeah.
And if I'm not gonna bother them, for them it's respect, and out for this guy it was more like I don't think he deserves for me to actually be like, hey man, like. So, like I saw you on that
Big
fucking
fan, bro.
documentary. Yeah, like what has he done? Like,
Yeah.
but even then, it was
Setting a crook.
interesting. It was cool. And also the timing of the show was just made it larger than life.
Yeah. Was it
was
busy as
It was
fuck?
ridiculous.
Oh, really?
No,
Oh no. Really?
no, it wasn't. Me and whenever. So what happened is I watched the whole documentary. And it was like a day after my best friend had watched it. He pretty much made me watch it. And I was just, as soon as I got into Oklahoma, I was just riding around with him in his truck. We were just bullshitting all day. And he was still working. He does roof sales and some other stuff involving roofs. And so we were going down to, whatever. Like, because they do like
Roof-related.
roof repair and all this stuff, which makes them
I
essential.
sell roof and roof-related
'Cause
accessories.
No, but So we were heading really far south one day from where we actually live, and it was like 2 hours away. And he's like, you know what's on the way to this destination? He's like, so like, you know, Joe Exotic's park is like on the way.
Right over here.
And I was like, no way. I was like, no fucking way. And he's like, yeah, maybe after I get done with this meeting, we can hit it on our way back. I'm like, no fucking way they're gonna be open. Like, no way. So I was like, all right, well, we can at least take a picture on the from the outside.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was just like, the whole idea of it, because we watched like all of it in one day. Both of us did.
Yeah, same
And,
here.
you know, it was just because it's so crazy. It's so just nuts that all this is going on in Nowhereville, Oklahoma. Like, just fucking, tigers should not be in Oklahoma, period. And then especially to have 200 tigers. And if you saw how small the zoo was, it's insane. They're like,
so
stacked
it's
on top
bad.
of each
It's
other.
bad.
Oh, it's bad.
That's fucked
It's
up.
bad. You get there.
Yeah.
It was exciting because we drove over and it was still like, no fucking way. We saw all the people's trailers that the workers were pretty much made to live in or allowed to live in or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're like, no way, this is it. There's no way that they're open though. And we go up and it was like, are you guys open? He's like, yeah. And there was nobody there. And we're like, wow, you know that you're about to get insanely fucking busy because this is only a couple days after it came out.
I must have seen
And the
that.
guy was like, yeah,
Really?
I know we are. I avoided the net. I did not let them film me just for this exact reason. I did not want them coming up to me. The tiger by the tail is like a good, or, you know what I'm talking about? Or what was it?
Fuck yeah!
I found a Tiger King
The one
soundboard.
that's
This is so badass.
the song that she feeds that he makes with the lady that looks just like Carol Baskin, and she's feeding her husband.
yeah,
a tiger.
Can we hear a Joe
tiger
Exotic
by the
song?
tail.
Like a Joe Exotic OG?
Let me see here. This is mainly just like his like little
Him
sound bites.
Fuck me, man.
Say the one above it, Carol fucking Baskin.
Oh yeah, there's like it turns out he doesn't sing any of those fucking songs.
Oh, really?
It's also
Yeah.
just listed. Carol
Oh, here we
Baskin
go.
1, Carol
I
Baskin
use
2.
my music as an escape from reality.
I bet you do, motherfucker.
He need like his
He's not
entire
even
life.
living in
I'm gonna
reality
save this one
anyways.
permanently.
I'm not stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Stupid.
Oh my God, do that one.
Fuck you.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I think he said that right after that poor woman got her arm ripped off.
Yep. Wow, dude.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I'm broke as shit and I don't mind saying it.
Dude, the funniest one I think is whenever he goes to whenever you know that he ran for governor, right? It kind of
Oh, yeah,
showed
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Did they also say the fact that he almost won or that he got a lot of the percentage of the votes?
He got more than you believe.
He got like 20% or something. He
Holy
was like
shit.
in second, or he got a ton of votes. The guy that actually should have been governor, I guess, or lady, I forget who was running at the time, got, I want to say like 38% to win, or like 42 or whatever. So it's not like because it was all
Yeah,
spread
it's not
out.
like he lost by.
Yeah, it's not like
a
he lost
ton.
like a crazy amount.
Wow. That's crazy.
He got a
to
good
think.
amount of the
What
votes.
is wrong
for
with
it.
the people
That's
where
what
you're
I'm saying.
from, bro?
And also, that's what I was gonna say is his funniest like catchphrases in there, and I forget what it is, but it's basically like, "I'm queer as a $3 bill, and I'm way the fuck right, and I want my guns." And it's so funny. And he's like saying contradictory things every single other. How straight are you?
How straight are you?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Golly,
do you like porn?
You like porn?
Do you like it with a girl and a guy? Do you like?
Yeah.
So you might gotta be a little gay.
No, he goes. No, he says his explanation is do you like it whenever a guy fucks her with a smaller penis or a bigger
that's
penis?
right. That's right.
He's
that's
like, I
right.
guess I like it whenever they fuck her with a bigger
Big
penis.
penis. Well, then you gotta be a little gay.
See,
Yeah.
this is, here's
fucking
perfect.
so-
The fact that you even know that.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh,
there
God.
Well, you ain't that straight.
it is. Yeah, that's the
That's
end.
right.
Of
So ridiculous.
And you ain't that straight. That's fucked up.
So there was nobody there. Did you
No,
get a-
so there was basically nobody there whenever we got there. There started being people show up after a while because we were like, all right, how much is it to get in? After we found out it's open, and I don't know if you saw any of my posts, but it was
I did, yeah.
his personally owned shirts were on sale for $100 each and all this stuff. So they
Wow.
had it kind of starting to get ready, and And so he's like, yeah, it's $15 to get in. And we're like, okay, well, we can't miss this opportunity. And so I went through and, dude, we got some videos and I got some pictures. And I even saw tons of the people that were in the actual, like, they were all working. They were just working. It wasn't, you know, it's not like they were making
the
money.
Chick without an arm and shit like that.
I didn't see her. I saw the blonde guy. That was probably a fan favorite. You know, that was kind of he was the one that's like, I don't give a shit. Fuck everybody. Like that guy. I like that guy. And then one of the guys was weeding the guy that was hired to kill him, or the one that he hired.
Yeah, you saw him.
Yeah, the hitman or whatever. No, he was fucking weed eating while we were there.
That's fucking awesome.
And then Jeff Lowe and his wife were walking around, and he actually dresses like how he did in the.
I'm sure.
Dude,
Oh yeah, dude, that's a lifetime uniform right there.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, what a joke. And then he's talking to a few people, and he starts going up to this cage that me and my friend were close to, and the tiger comes up to him, and he just starts fucking petting the tiger on the face, and while he's talking to these people, and I'm like, all right, this is real. Like this is like they're not.
Did you pet him?
No, I didn't pet the tiger.
Oh, okay.
Well, one, I felt like I wasn't allowed to, but two, I'm not.
It's probably also you probably shouldn't just pet tigers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're used to him and his smell or scent, or I don't know.
Yeah, and they probably.
I mean, those tigers are just beaten down, dude. I took a ton of pictures and stuff, and it was of course like as a grown up,
dude.
yeah, as a grown up, you go to a zoo and it's not the same as whenever you were a kid. It's all just like, oh shit.
Do you know what? Quarantine, I think, has really changed my opinion on zoos. I used to not think they were that big of a deal, but now that we've all been kind of trapped inside for like 3 months, I'm like, listen, man, let these animals just roam free and die, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
if you want to
this.
go see them in the wild.
And that's and that's the thing is, even though, and they're locked up to a different.
Oh, like a totally
whole different way.
Oh,
than
yeah,
we are.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
we're locked up, but you know, it's like, oh, you can still go.
Well, they're in
you just
jail,
wear a
dude.
mask or.
Yeah, they're in animal jail.
Pretty much the things that are affected is like, oh, you can't go bowling. You know, you can't go actually out and eat. I guess now they're making it to where you can't go to the beach for the next few days just because of July 4th. But
Well, yeah, they're trying not to fucking kill everyone in Los Angeles.
which
They're doing such a good job.
which I've been listening to a lot of people, and everybody's saying that the sun is pretty much one of the best things that you can.
that's what I've heard.
Right, is so it's kind of
said
interesting.
something about it being on the sand. Like
What's that?
somebody even in class the other day was just like, yeah, my wife was all scared of us going to the beach because it's just sitting there in the sand. You're gonna get it because
They're fucking idiots.
No, they said that. Like even he was like, nah, they're idiots.
Viruses live off other living
Like
beings.
what are
That's
you talking
like a
about?
fucking, that's
That's
So what you doing? You're gonna good old fashioned barbecue it?
I love how dumber people are so much more, like they feel so much more inclined to say things 100% than like even us. Like I feel like we're all like, I'm not saying that we're all smart, but we're all
Or at least
decently intelligent, you know. So we're
ourselves.
yeah, exactly. So you can
Question
we can be
exactly.
like, well, I don't know exactly how this works, but you know, I'm pretty sure.
I'm willing to throw my
the
hands up and
dumber-
go, I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, same. But it's like the dumber you are, the more sure of yourself you are, and the more
It's
sure of what you're
literally
saying.
called the
even if it's
Dunning-Kruger
really
effect.
stupid.
Oh,
Is
yeah?
that what it is?
Yeah, it's an Oxford study called the Dunning-Kruger effect. Like the less amount of information you know, the more confident you are. You know everything.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I guess that's kind of how it is whenever you grow up and you learn like, oh shit.
Well, think about going home to your like some small town people you know that are kind of small town minded. Like those are the most confident people in the fucking world.
Oh yeah.
And they say things to your face just like, man, Trump's gonna change this fucking world, man. He's gonna change it. And you're like, what evidence do you have of that?
Yeah.
Where did you get that information?
Or whenever you're getting good at something and you realize how much better like the best people are. I think that's the best way for me.
You know what
to
I call
explain
it?
It's like intelligence is not.
Yeah.
2 year in comics. When comics are 2 years in, they're like, I've been doing this a few fucking years. I'm ready to fucking step up to the big dogs,
dude.
man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking feel like I'm ready to fucking do it. And then they go on stage at like someplace big and eat so many dicks and go, oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, dude, just
Yeah.
tell them to go to the fourth wall.
Yeah, and
They'll wake
somebody
up.
like you that's been doing it, what, 10 years, 10-ish?
11 years this
11
month.
years? Yeah.
There we go.
Somebody that's been doing it 11 years knows the difference between somebody like
I
that.
know, I don't know
But like,
shit.
or like for me,
But
we're
that's the
talking
point.
about
You know
golf.
shit. That's how you know it.
Yeah, we're talking about golf today a little bit for our trivia. So it's like I go quite a bit, and I played competitively in high school and just before that. And so whenever people go with me, they're like, dude, why didn't you become like a you're like a professional golfer. And it's like, no, I can shoot really, really good scores, but I can tell the difference between whenever I see somebody that's actually like a really good player. I'm a really good player, but like if I see somebody that's a really good player,
Great player.
an amazing player. Like if I was to see somebody that's on tour but nobody knows his name, I'd be like, oh, that's the difference. It gets smaller and smaller, but you can see it more and more the better you get at it.
Yeah.
Or like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or whatever you're doing. The better you get at it, the more you can see the tiny differences at the top are actually bigger than you think, bigger than people think.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Oh yeah, it's like you can get great road comics or good road comics you see that make plenty of money, and then like stack that next to Burr or Chappelle or something like that.
Oh yeah,
It's like dude,
Yeah,
the
no, it's true.
divide is enormous.
Yeah.
You can see that just going to the store, like if.
Watching
like a door guy goes up and then freaking Burr comes in, interrupts the show, and wants to get on stage. You know, it's like
you can see
fuck,
just
now
the
you're important.
difference in the room.
You're like, oh, you're good. I get it.
Mhm.
You're the door. You know, you got your step there, but there's that huge. You're like, no.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah, dude, seeing Burr, I think this was the last time I saw live comedy, maybe.
the last
but,
time I think we saw a show was together.
I think it was with
Yeah.
Katie and all of us
At
at
Flap
Flappers.
Flaps,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was at Flappers.
Flap flaps.
Flappy.
Which that was still incredible to see him do. What did he do? Like an hour and 45 minutes
Yeah,
or some
something
shit
like
like
that.
that?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Where that
holy
was at
my
It's
Flappers?
like hour 20 or something, but I think he
saw-
was only supposed to do 45 or
30?
30.
Those
Yeah.
were the-
Something like
He
that.
was-
Damn.
Yeah.
45, but
45?
he went 30 minutes over or something like that. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Dude, effortlessly too.
Oh, yeah.
He
That's
was
what's
like,
so
I gotta
crazy.
wrap this up.
That's so
He could have just
fucking
kept
crazy.
going.
Yeah.
I can't even picture going
was
that
hilarious.
far.
And
over
even
at
when he
all.
didn't get laughs, he still brought everybody back. Even when he was like, "What? I didn't ask you to come out on a Tuesday night or a Monday night."
yeah.
He's like, "Screw you guys." Anyways, we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
It's just the confidence in that.
Yeah.
And
Well, the confidence in just going that far past what you're scheduled for. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
or like even like I can't even imagine going like 5 minutes over. Really, 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Dude,
Yeah.
like
'Cause
now
think about how
it's like
hard it
it's
is.
disrespectful.
I
Think
can't
about
even
how
imagine
hard it
going 1
is.
minute under. You know, like it's
Yeah.
just getting that full amount of time and
Right.
then having that much stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Think about how tough it is whenever you like are trying to get like a solid 10, like your first like solid 10 or something. How hard that is, and then to think about going 30 minutes over, like a
What you've
45-minute
planned?
scheduled. Yeah,
Yeah.
like an actual like that's a special time. You know what I mean? And
They just
then
got
that's
so much material.
long. Yeah, and they're also just so seasoned.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Oh, yeah, they could talk for days. It's pretty fucking incredible.
there's the difference. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. There's
Yeah,
the difference
exactly.
in how good
Mhm.
somebody
Yeah.
that's actually good and somebody that's
You're like,
you know.
they're just
Somebody-
so good they could talk for days. And as we said that, we kind of like died down in conversation.
Yeah, and especially how that's the difference between
We're like,
somebody that's good
we can't
at comedy
do
and somebody
that.
that's funny.
Just anyways.
So what about you? What have you been up to?
I mean, I just
You
got
want-
back to LA, dude.
What are you doing
I
for
know,
the
but
fourth?
So like, other than that, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just going to a barbecue with some friends.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be. I don't even really know the details. I was just told, "Hey, would you be interested in going to a barbecue?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I have nothing.
Yeah. That's,
mean, what the
we,
fuck?
we were like, what the
I
fuck are
was-
we gonna do?
Thinking about going with a friend to, the tide pools, go just hang out and just explore, but just because there's nothing else.
That
really.
sounds kind of fun. Actually.
It would have been fun.
Yeah.
I was actually excited about it because I've never
done that.
seen the tide. Yeah, I've never done them, but I've never hung around, and I love just exploring. So
Yeah.
it's really fun. But yeah, they're just like, "Hey, you want to come to a barbecue?" I'm like, "Yeah."
How many people? At
Don't
this
know where it's
barbecue?
at.
9 people.
No,
9 people?
fuck, it could literally be. Well, yeah. Like, who knows? It could be 30. Could be 5. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Just like, all right, we're gonna go eat and drink and socialize. All right, that sounds kind of like a normal 4th of July. So let's make that happen. Let's
Yeah.
whatever. I don't care the specifics. Let's make it happen
Yeah.
because that seems somewhat normal instead of me just sitting at the house watching another season of some fucking goddamn dumb documentary or something that people are gonna go crazy about. Oh man.
What's it, Travis? Did you see that recently? I don't know where it's at, but the teenagers or something like that who are all trying to get COVID, like are throwing
No.
COVID parties.
Oh, I thought it was college kids that were doing that, but okay.
High school, college, they're all
Okay.
the same at this point. But
Yeah.
they're I don't know where it was. It's
They're all
somewhere in
the
the
same
Midwest
at
or
this
something like
point.
that. they're not in school. That's all that matters. Nobody's in school. They're supposed to be in school.
So
but
what are
look
they
at-
trying to boost their?
I
immune
think
system?
so.
They're trying to boost their immune.
Are they just
They're-
catching so they
listen,
can
right
become
there are
immune,
not
right?
a thing. Alabama students throwing COVID parties to see who gets infected. And then you
And
have
the
this
day
one that
later.
says it's not a thing.
Well,
See
that's
how
from
fast that
Wired,
happens?
though. Wired,
Wired, get out of here.
I don't know. I mean, if clearly it's a
ABC News. I saw a video on it. I thought.
Okay, but COVID parties in Alabama spark growing outrage. But this is 24 hours ago. This was 11 hours ago. I don't know what any
I can
things
see-
are anymore.
I don't know. I just saw it's the most recent news as far as like
Yeah.
people. I was like, I remember what were they farm parties where you know kids would go and get every single medicine in the medicine cabinet and just take all of them and see how fucked
Jeez.
up they could get.
Damn.
I was like, this is
God.
the
Yeah.
equivalent, I guess.
Sounds fucking
Damn.
dangerous.
There's
Well,
no-
how do you try to get COVID though? Just make out with each other?
I think if
Fuck.
anything,
It's like a big
they're
old
just
orgy.
Going,
I don't know.
I think they're
I don't-
just
I still
having a
don't really
party.
Yeah,
even
they're
know
just having
how
a party.
it's
That's all it
translated.
is.
Just having
Like
a party
coughs,
and
I
coughing
guess?
on each other.
They're probably having a party. They
Which-
might know people who had it. And
Do you
were
know what
like,
it is,
"Oh, you
man?
had it."
Okay, I feel like these fucking, especially these crazy old people go to these like town halls, and they just say such like we take for granted living out here that most people can't speak for shit. Most people can't talk well at all, right?
Yeah.
So these crazy people in the middle of these towns fucking go to the middle of fucking nowhere, and they say things like, "I bet they're out there. They're trying to get COVID. That's
Yeah,
what they're doing.
yep,
they're
yep,
trying to
yep.
get it." They're having a goddamn COVID parties, and they're just yelling
Yeah.
shit.
And that's
Party.
what makes the headlines.
And then
That's
all of a sudden,
hilarious.
yeah, and then they just take
Now
these-
it's called.
no, they're calling it a fucking COVID party
Yeah,
when
yeah.
it literally is just,
just a
some
party.
angry lady.
That's what that bitch from Fox News at a protest in Santa Monica the other day. It was just like she was trying to see if she was going to get a reaction out of us.
Yeah, yeah. For
Yeah,
sure. I
and
mean,
it's
that's
just
their
like,
job
yeah,
to get a reaction.
Yeah. I mean,
What?
she
What
pushed.
happened?
I mean, it was like a salesman dude trying to sell us.
Yeah,
Like
she's like, no,
anything.
but are you like mad that they're,
Oh.
they're closing down? Or are you mad that they're not? Like,
Mhm.
how are you feeling? Or like
No, just
now-
real quick. Just real quick.
the holiday season going
Yeah.
on, you know? And we're like, well, we're not really from here. And I was like, well, that's even better. So I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. So we got stopped by. We were at Santa Monica the other day, and we got stopped by Fox 11.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, Fox is trying to get people all outraged.
all outraged. Well, no, it was,
Yeah, 'cause
her
they're
question
yeah.
wasn't. It was just like, what do you guys? How are your feelings
4th
on
of
this?
July.
But it was just still. She like we were like, no, thank you. We don't want to
Yeah.
interview, and she like pushed and pushed and
Yeah.
pushed. And while the camera was rolling,
yeah.
like
As
that
we're
guy.
trying
That
to walk
guy
away
was like,
from her, the guy's filming,
yeah.
and then finally our other friend.
Thank God,
talked
thank God
to
for
her.
masks, dude.
Yeah.
Our friend Tom gave an interview, and then he, they asked him for his name, and he's like, no, no, I'm not gonna give you my name.
I would've
But
done it.
it's
I would've
whack.
done it. Would you have talked on the news, Bobby?
I don't know.
I think
If they would have come up to me and caught me off guard, I might have, but I wouldn't have given them the answer that they wanted. Because either side, if
Yeah.
it would have been fucking
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever side, I would have just been like,
Yeah,
you know, I would have, because I'm not gonna get riled up about it, but I'm also not like yeah, we should shut it down. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm neither. I literally just. I'm just
he doesn't
going.
give a
I'm just
fuck.
going with the whatever.
Bobby
Okay.
does not care. Everyone,
I mean,
He does.
I will
not
say,
care.
I will say, I'm very aware if I need to cough these days. You know, I'm very aware. like,
Okay, yeah,
sure,
yeah.
yeah.
like,
Washing your
earlier
hands.
earlier in this thing, I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
you just
Rude.
don't actually
Rude.
want to.
And the camera may look
Crazy.
a little off. We are actually 6 feet apart from each other. See, we're totally
Swear to
Oh,
God.
no, we chopped it up.
yeah. Just,
Like, yeah.
and then put it. back.
Bobby's
Put it
actually
back.
gigantic.
We're in a different
and
room.
he's
Yeah,
sitting
this is
10
edited
feet
if you're
behind us.
listening.
10 feet behind them.
together.
That's exactly right. Oh man.
I think it'll be just fine, guys.
what was it?
It's your arm just goes
Our podcast.
It's a long.
it's been here the whole
Yeah.
podcast.
touching.
You know
it.
that there's going to be people commenting on it.
Oh, I don't
For
give
sure.
a
Oh,
fuck
I
about
don't
those
either.
people.
We're not even facing each other. Like,
No.
how is it spread? Is it spread? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, shit, dude.
Cough,
spread when I
Tom used
get-
that mic the other day.
sneeze.
It's spread when I get
Maybe
you a
Tom
hug
used this
earlier.
mic. I'm not sure. Maybe I use that mic. So I might have
What's
COVID.
so
I was-
funny-
We
we
got
were both on a
masks.
plane.
We got masks.
What's so funny is I never feel like I ever need my mask unless I like need to sneeze or cough. But then it's just like, oh yeah, I also cover that up anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm
So
not
I'm
an
like,
asshole.
Because is it? So is it just the breathing? Is
Yeah.
it like? Is that how it's? Because
No one
I'm
knows,
never
dude.
like
Yeah,
just
when you
breathing
talk,
on
you-
somebody.
You talk, you naturally spit. Like just a little.
That's fair.
True.
Just
That's
a
fair.
Tad,
Yeah.
A tad.
I can see that. Like any time that you have to order something from somebody, I can see.
I just wear one just to not be a dick to other people. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
No, that's how I am. I'm wearing it because of course we're all young and healthy, but like I'm not
Yeah, I don't
trying
want
to
to
be an
kill
asshole.
a grandmother
to
because
somebody
I
else. That's
sneezed
all
on
I'm
the
doing.
fucking
Sure, yeah.
Skittles.
I am more
instead
aware
of
of my coffee breath now. if that's something to know about, because I have to wear this damn
Something to
thing,
know
and
about.
I'm like,
Blow
oh,
back.
there it is.
Just
Bro.
fucking
I brush
blow
my
back.
teeth so much more. This I should have had this a long time ago.
Yeah, look what you're doing to other people, asshole.
I'm never that close to other people is the problem.
Well, if you were,
I
I'm not
actually
saying
enjoy
you.
this
I'm not
very
saying
much,
you.
so I don't
I'm
have to
saying-
be close to anybody. I'm like, nope. I'm gonna use
So
COVID even when COVID's is over.
You know what? I don't get that close to people either. Why does it seem like people with bad breath always get as close as they can?
They
to
always have to get so close.
Because it's like I
Well,
say, just
it seems like the type of person that would, right? The
Yeah.
same
True.
person that wouldn't like know that they have bad breath would be the same person that doesn't know personal
you
space.
can usually
Yeah.
feel it,
You know?
right? Like
I don't know.
Oh, my mouth's a little hot.
Yeah,
right
I can
now.
taste it usually. I'm just like,
Oh.
nah.
or they don't care. The same person
Yeah.
that doesn't care that they have bad breath is the same person that don't care,
Care
that
about
they're in
that
your
person.
How
space.
close they are. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah,
so anyways,
breathing in your
whatever.
face. Yeah,
Well, we're up on 40 minutes, but do you still have to make tea time?
I
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I set my alarm for. Oh, look at you calling it out like I'm literally
Like
a
a
minute,
boss.
like a minute before
I
I
just want to
set.
make sure you don't miss
1
your
minute
tea.
before I
we don't
set
want you
my
to miss your
alarm.
tea time. We don't want you to miss your tea time.
It's tea time, everybody.
That's right.
I know, but
And-
this has
and-
been a
and-
really
Right.
fun episode.
Yeah,
This
thanks,
has been-
thanks for coming
yeah.
last minute, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's dope.
anytime. I love doing it with you guys.
How
for
long
sure.
was that? We did 45? We did 40
40.
40 minutes?
We're- 40.
That's fine. We were going to go a little after.
There was
you
a little-
left, but we got nothing
There
else
was a
to talk
little.
about.
Oh, it was good. It was good catching up with you,
Yeah,
especially on the cast.
I know I missed you, Bobby.
I know. Yeah, I miss you guys too. I mean,
Yeah, I miss you
I
too.
missed also the fact that I hate the fact that we were all starting to really
Yeah.
get a groove of like
Yeah.
Yeah. We all work together. We're
working
all going
together.
to
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
mics
And it's
together.
like, hey, like, and I know that, like Travis, I probably saw like 3 of your shows right before we left, right?
Yeah.
Like 3
yeah,
or 4.
man, you were
like,
coming out and
I was
supporting and
every
stuff.
time, like
We were
almost
planning
every
on
time.
going to mics together, and then all of a sudden,
Yep.
dude.
Yeah.
We had plans like right before it shut down. We had plans to go to the mics like that next week.
It was nice because we
Yeah,
worked
we're gonna
together.
go to
every,
Robin
We were
Hood,
go.
weren't
We
we?
were going. We were gonna hit a couple spots. I know
Okay.
me and Travis were talking about it.
we worked together Sunday night,
were
so
gonna
we'd always
do-
just talk shop.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
we were gonna
that's fucking
do
gone.
a couple at the fourth wall, and then I know that you said that you wanted to get a few more places to like hit after.
Yeah, like
to,
other
like,
places.
to hit in the same day though, to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
try to go one to the other, just to work different spaces, which I was really hoping for.
Oh, yeah.
Since pretty much all
Life
I've
was
done
going
is,
great.
Dude, it actually was. That's what's crazy. Is like
yeah.
Yeah. No, it was.
No, dude, I was
really
finally
got
in
this
a great
podcast
group.
I was in a
equipment.
good.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
roll
going to
of
the gym.
things.
I'd lost like 20 fucking pounds. I was like, let's fucking do this.
It really did kind
man.
of fuck us in a way.
Yeah,
It
everything.
Hey,
was-
dude, it shot my momentum in the fucking foot.
Yeah.
Doing everything.
Yep.
Everything.
I do have to say, being back like the short amount of time I have, we have gotten back in the groove a little bit. You know,
yeah.
where it's like it doesn't feel different. Like Garon and I have done a couple mics, all that we can do because there is no more mics as far as I know, right?
Yeah, it was basically just fourth wall, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, is fourth wall open today?
No,
No.
We should go to NoHo today.
They're randomly there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Dude,
we
I
should
was
check it
thinking
out.
Day is it?
I was gonna actually
Friday?
message you guys the other day, and I was like, maybe we should set some shit up in the park.
Oh,
Yeah?
Who the fuck's
Did you
gonna
go to
stop
the
us
NoHo
right now? I
park?
mean, like, what are
As
they
long
gonna
as
do?
you're
Like,
wearing
Well, that you
masks.
can social distance and everything.
yeah, that's what
man.
I'm saying. We could like just sit
Yeah, you
out, and
could.
fucking just work some shit if nothing
Yeah.
else.
What's her name that did the Travis?
Bring like a little
the
speaker.
fucking Subway comic.
Maxie?
Maxi Wittrick.
Maxie, yeah. What'd she call that?
Wittrax.
With track.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
her name is Maxi Wittrack.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently I was the one. She sent my episode to a whole bunch of people, and obviously it didn't get picked up. But
Yeah, but still.
Still
I
though.
was the flagship comedian.
That's awesome.
For
Yeah.
that
No,
fucking-
dude, that was hilarious. You just screaming at that.
Dude,
that
some
homeless dude.
No, it was just some SoundCloud rapper piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think I say I think my quotable line they took out of there was, "I'm a head taller than that motherfucker. I would have beat his ass."
That's great.
yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Gotta
Hey,
go. I gotta
remember
go.
everybody. We're going to say bye to Bobby Joe. We love everybody. Remember, guys, don't talk about it.
Think about it.
Peace.
Thank you guys.